Hello and welcome back to the Sonicguru TV Review Podcast. This time we've got a new member, Jack.
Yay!
Jack. What's up, Jack?
Hello.
Here's another Sonicguru fan. If you want, the formula's not really changed. We're going to talk about the episodes from episode 37 to 42 and give our own views and scores out of 5. Let's start this off with episode 37. Next top villain.
Oh, I'm going to be evil and take over the world. Why kill me one day, Mom?
That is pretty much the entire extent of the episode. You can move on from this one.
I'm guessing you didn't like it.
It's just... I just want to bang my head against the wall. I do not like Dave the Intern. I just don't. He's not a fun character for me.
Well, you better like me, because I have at least 5 more episodes, I'm sure.
He's just like that kid from Simpsons. That teenager. Yeah. Dave's a funny guy, but he can get very annoying sometimes. Just my opinion.
Yeah,
it's alright, that's what it's
the overall story is that he just wants to be better than Eggman. So he tries doing sneaky things. It's more like, especially like, what was the episode?
Double Doomsday?
No, Blue with Envy, where something gets sent away, or is it another one? No, it's just a guy where he gives up and the Thunderbolt Society starts doing those pranks. Yeah. He's essentially like that. He hasn't really learned anything. I'm going to put pickles on this burger because he asked for no pickles. That's not evil. That's just being an arsehole. That's just being annoying. I mean, I like pickles. I like getting extra pickles on my burgers.
Oh, yeah, I like pickles and salad, too, you know. But, this episode... I think I started noticing something here that...
now we're doing it, we're like,
that's becoming really, really common now. The really weak references that they resort to at certain points. And in this episode, we have a disco riff that's very much YMCA. And that's the scene where Dave the Intern tries to fry everybody with a magnifying glass, and instead hits a glass and it turns into a disco ball. Yeah,
it's those kind of gags. It's like just unconventional MacGyver style.
And then there's the very blatantly obvious Darth Vader gag where he's trying to talk really deep into his shows and then he comes out with asthma. And he's got an inhaler. I'm like, dude, I've seen this before. It was not funny the last 20 times I saw it.
Also, you'll never, ever, ever top Rick Moranis in Spaceballs.
Mm-hmm. You're never going to top Rick Moranis.
Overall, so, Nikki, what do you think of the episode? Nikki, after Nikki, where are you? He got missing. Help me! We're gonna get back!
Yeah, sorry, trying to get my thoughts together. Yeah, don't worry.
He's washing the dishes while he's in the middle of a podcast.
That's okay, I'm eating my lunch.
Yeah. I know what to say. It's just the episode actually begins with this sort of bit of what's supposed to be Dave the Intern as an invincible leader killing everyone, basically getting everyone off and even killing Sonic, and then turns out to be a dream sequence.
Yeah, anyone could spot that a mile away. It's like, who's this new powerful villain that we can't face? It's Dave.
Yeah.
Oh. Alright. If it was Mike being the villain, you know what? That would be a twist.
Oh, Mike the regular guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, just the guy.
Mike the goat.
Yeah.
I think the title
he's
The Intern. I think the title The Intern is quite... It seems so like harmless, but when you say it like loads and loads of times, you know, it becomes synonymous. When you think of Dave, Dave the Intern, he's just going to be an intern for the rest of his life, and I think that's what makes him
he'll never amount to nothing.
I'm a pathetic loser.
It's like Dave was just here. It's like he's with us. That's great.
Towards the end, he actually steals Eggman's octopus bot from
Octobot. Yeah.
I can't remember which episode. I think it was the
Well.
and eventually he destroyed his own home, and his mother's proud of him because he destroyed his own home.
Well, the funny thing is that we don't see his mother. It's the gag of the unseen mother who...
Yeah, it's like, go away, Mom, I'm busy. Are you masturbating again?
Yeah, that joke type thing.
Start doing it to the pictures of the green M&M.
Yeah. Actually, I think the funniest bit is when you Sonic frees Eggman and they say, "What's going on down there?" Nothing. Nothing, Mrs. Dave.
Yeah, Eggman had some of the best lines again in this episode. He's like, when he's talking about the Octobot, he's like, except for those ink cartridges, man, that's where the prices really get you.
It's like there still seems to be a gag every time Eggman appears. It's like, I'm going to do something. There's a gag that's actually the funniest line in the entire episode.
If you're going to use the ink, you would at least try to hit somebody with it.
Yeah, it's just overall, I just don't like Dave. I really don't.
Yeah. There's only a certain amount of time before this pathetic loser is too annoying and not funny anymore.
When Q-Bot is a lot more funny, yeah, you really have to stop. And I like Q-Bot.
You don't?
I do like Q-Bot. It's like got the line from Egghead to make it. Oh, that's for cookies? Evil cookies. Sweet! I'll go get the evil milk! I don't know, I've been practicing that voice for a while.
Yeah, you're actually pretty good.
But I'm wearing a hat! I lost it then.
Yeah. What about you, Jack?
This episode, well, gotta break it to you. This is the episode that I've actually not seen in a while, so I'm kind of just watching it right now, just going through, just trying to remind myself what happens in it. I thought it was quite good, actually. I thought it was an alright episode for in regards to, like, you know, Eggman and being locked up and stuff, and
I suppose getting changing the focus from the main cast to what I would observe as an NPC is a different change of pace, but still, when we had that before.
I was going to say, we got to a point now in the show where it's starting to focus a bit more sort of the townspeople or the secondary characters a bit more.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we got How to Succeed in Evil, which is kind of half and half, and Blue with Envy with Swifty.
Radical speed.
Yeah. Yeah, that joke. But the danger is kind of either strong enough to do most of the episodes on their own without the main four guys doing it. Six, yeah.
Yeah, still, but we can't have an episode about Eggman, which we'll get to. So, yeah.
Actually.
It's that, to me, it's like it has some great moments, but I just don't like the character Dave. So I'm giving it 2.5.
Yeah, out of 5, I give this 2 ink cartridges.
I give it a 3. It's an alright episode.
Yeah, it's kind of really one of the special ones that stands out. So, yep, I'll second 3. 3 out of 5.
Okay. Moving on. Episode 38, New Year's Retribution. They're celebrating the New Year's, and Tails trying to make stuff easier, but kind of F's up a bit.
I thought they were all really mean to Tails at that first bit. They were just like, Tails has this new amazing way to put operations, and they're all just like, Tails, your machine did that, and then everyone's not cool, Tails.
Well, Knuckles does that. He ends up doing that.
Yeah, he seems to over-exaggerate certain aspects. And eventually he does it again. It's like he does it again later, but everyone doesn't bat an eye.
Mm-hmm.
Because man comes in to destroy, as usual.
Yeah, the whole plot of this episode. This is why having different day themed episodes is kind of weird. Because you're centered around New Year's, and you're looking at this like, it looks in the middle of the summertime. Is this whole town located in the southern hemisphere of whatever dimension?
It could be in Florida.
Well, let's be fair, it's probably easier to. To be fair, it's easier to do that than have the entire landscape covered in snow, because it's like,
we have to animate every footprint. I don't want to do it.
Yeah.
Well, let's do like a texture map or something like that.
Yeah. In fact, a hacker actually did a mod for Green Hill Zone Sonic Generations, where it just turns everything into snow.
That's nice.
But actually, there's the funny thing about this episode, because the ongoing joke is Knuckles is coming up saying all these things like, "Oh, the person who gives us candy." What are you talking about? Oh, the egg. It's like the fat man who gives us presents. For some reason, they don't understand what Halloween, Easter, or Christmas is in this universe.
I just think they just don't tell him, because look, Knuckles, you're a smart guy, ish. You'll figure it out.
But still, I just find that funny. Maybe they'll do an episode in which they discover Christmas in the Sonic universe.
No Sonic Christmas Boom episode? Come on.
But
I'm pretty sure there will be.
Eventually, it's like New Year's Revolution is basically New Year's Revolution, and Eggman's Revolution was defeat Sonic once at anything.
Anything, and it's, by slowing down time so he has enough time to beat him.
So 10 seconds spins in 10 minutes.
I love how they slowed down everything. Really like the effect that it got.
Take this.
Even though that got old a little bit, but it looked nice.
You know, it's kind of strange that Sonic and Eggman are the only ones able to move. You would think he would slow Sonic down as well. Shoot a laser, and hey, you just took out Sonic. He won a victory.
I think he's the classic villain. Somehow.
It's like
he wants to make it fair in a weird way.
Yeah. Strangely, the only time he actually held a gun was in Sonic Adventure 2 when he actually captured Amy. That's the only time he held a gun.
Yeah, if you have a laser or something or whatever, a machine that can freeze or slow down time to the point where you're faster than everything else, why would you do the same thing? Why would you put your enemy in the same zone as you? Why not take advantage of it?
Well, let's be fair, Eggman, it would probably build something just to get back up one particular thing and then just gets rid afterwards.
Pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the whole joke is just seeing, well, first of all, everything he tries fails almost. Even like checkers, he just can't even do that right.
Yeah, why don't we see some of the old gadgets from like Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog show up, like my decrepitizer aim.
Oh, dear.
I will freeze him.
He has to work across his very specific spot, which will trap him in the super glue.
Mm-hmm.
But no, this was a fun episode of Eggman, just sort of again showing off his mystical.
Egotistical, childish nature.
Yes, that's it.
Eventually, it's like, okay, I'm going to be this. Okay, checkers. Like, what's like when you checkers?
He totally gave that over to Eggman.
Yeah. Because Sonic can breakdance.
Why does every dance-off have to involve spinning on the ground?
It's just to show off.
Yeah.
It's common. I think it's done a lot in breakdancing.
If I know, there's like two characters that have a form of dance as their abilities. Sonic can breakdance, and Blaze knows how to do ballet. That's it. No one else can dance.
No. But it is funny, I like the way this episode ends, is that it ends with basically, even Sonic gives him one little thing just to make him happy. Just to give him one little solace.
Yeah, but no one else is fucking seen because it happened in a split second.
Yeah.
Notice in that final 10 minutes or so before the ball drop, whatever happened to Sonic? Or were they too busy doing the Congo?
I think it was just that, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
But no, this was a fun episode. This really was a funny episode, and it's funny because Dan, you said this could have easily been a season finale. It could have been a season
finale because it felt so final. It's like, hey, I'm winning at something. No one saw, and it was very, very pathetic. But it felt kind of a big finale to the season.
It's a nice way to end the show off for now, at least.
Yeah.
It was a good point in the story. It was a good point at the end of the year to end it off like that as well. If it was a season finale.
No, it's episode 38. It's still got another 14 more episodes to go through.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well.
For me, I give this a top 5 because I really enjoyed this one. It made me laugh. And it's just Eggman and Sonic just being themselves.
Yeah. I give it a 4 for me. It's a really enjoyable episode, and it's just a fun concept. Especially with the Knuckles bit.
3 confetti cannons out of 5.
Why 3?
I don't know. I just sort of felt like it was an okay episode. It was just I don't know.
Overused slow motion.
I don't know. Maybe that was getting old on me.
Just give him time, and it'll eventually speed up to 4. He's on slow mo compared to the rest of us.
Yeah. What about you, Jack?
I would give this a high 4 out of 5. It was a good episode. Some very nice effects with the... I did not find the slow motion thing old, because even though they've done that in I can't remember, they did that I think it was Sonic Generations. They did in the trailer, they did like some kind of things where young and old Sonic were like...
in the original teaser trailer, which flipped everyone out saying, Classic Sonic, Classic Sonic, Classic Sonic!
I love the story of this one. It was a good setting, good conflict, and I thought Eggman was quite funny in this one, because usually I'm, on the Eggman-centered episodes. This one is my favorite Eggman episode so far, and 4 out of 5.
Episode 39, Battle of the Boy Bands. Spoiler, this is the first, and so far I know, only episode not to feature Eggman.
That only occurred to me when you just ended thinking, did he really not appear at all? Because I felt a bit off.
There's no Eggman. Where's the jokes? We need an egg joke. Where's the joke?
Where's the funny man? Bring him Mike Pollock.
Yeah, this episode, these next 2 episodes, I started doing I don't commonly do, and that's actually go back and rewatch certain portions of it to see if I could catch this, that, and the other. And Battle of the Boy Bands. Okay, for starters, Beaver.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
what else could you do? You can't do Backstreet Boys. You can't do Justin Timberlake. Mind you, that would have been better.
You can't do Justin Timberlake, but the problem is Justin Timberlake is still a respectable pop star.
He's not controversial as much as Justin Bieber.
At the end, though, with Justin Bieber, this is what he says at the end. It's like, yeah, I can see him doing that.
Anyway,
the actual story is Justin Bieber is now the hottest singer out there, and all the girls are falling for him. Only the girls. And when Styx falls for his quote-unquote charms, something's up.
She goes from criticizing the music industry in 1 minute to building a shrine to Justin in the next.
I was going to say, both voice actors, fucking hell, can they scream as their characters?
Yeah, it's funny. It's worth mentioning that the first time we've seen this Amy getting super overactive.
Yeah,
and not about Sonic.
And I loved it. I was like,
this is the more fangirl Amy we've been looking for, which isn't voiced by Minnie Mouse. Because fucking hell, did that Minnie Mouse voice really get to me?
Mm-hmm.
Right. What were you going to say, Jack?
I was just going to say that I thought this episode particularly had perhaps some of the best animations on it so far that I've seen. I think it was, a different set of animators, probably from We Do or whatever. But I think there was one section where we see me for the first time, and there's just so much more emotion, kind of, more acting in it. There was kind of, change of expression and cheer and stuff like that in that particular clip. And I thought that kind of, to me, is one of the factors in why I really like this episode, was the fact that the animation quality, I think, was, a bit better. But, that's, to be fair, that, this is a TV series and has to be, the quality to be, you have to be more, the animators have to be more
I think that goes
economical
towards the actual characteristics with Amy, especially now they being more fangirl and SB are very, very erratic.
Yeah. So I thought that was, and so that really played in. And I thought that, and overall, actually, I think the quality of the animation was improved quite a bit in this one. I have no idea why, but it was much better. That's all I'm going to say on that.
Well, I do have one thing to say about the animation in this one, and that's something that I would not have noticed had it not been brought to my attention on the different websites like the Sonic Wiki and whatnot. There's one tendency that this show is doing now, more in crowd shots, and I'm watching episodes just to see.
I know what you mean. It's the clones.
The twinning of the background characters. So, we're looking at
so much so that when there's I'll go back to the story, and that is Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles from a boy band called
Dreamboat Express.
I'm trying to remember that. Dreamboat Express. And later it's Duditude.
I love the bit where Sonic says that I have an idea. We're going to set up our own boy band, and Knuckles up in Tails says, "Why to come all the way here
you
to
brought us all the way
that?"
here to end your sentence.
Yeah.
And I love that kind of voicing of that kind of transition. I thought was kind of
does
funny.
it happen again? Tails does it as well, and he goes like, "It's really fun to do, isn't it?" Yeah, it is.
So they thought
it's fun for us to watch it.
So they found a boy band to actually get back to Justin Bieber to battle the actual battle of the boy bands, which is a boy band versus a boy. So it's not boy bands, plural. No.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the joke is, they have this whole thing where they overhear the evil plover, which even Knuckles says, "Yeah, it was like lazy."
Yeah, it's like lazy writing.
Yeah.
I like self-aware gags like that, but there's so many you can do.
Yeah, depending on who you get. But it's funny because the guy behind it, the evil genius, is he the guy who inspected Eggman's?
Yeah, he's the inspector.
Mm.
Yeah, so he's made his second appearance, or at least there's another role.
He's a palette swap twin, I guess.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, you've got a thing to say about a certain character, haven't you?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. We're looking at the crowd scene in the
Percy's. Percy's. She finally appears in an episode, 39 episodes in, and all this speculation of who she is, what she's doing, aside from the actual game, she just was there. We finally see her. Mm-hmm. Yeah, she just goes, "Huh," and that's all we hear of her. So, but there's
not to mention the 5 lady walruses.
At least they had the decency to actually change the actual colour of their headbands. So maybe Percy comes from octuplets, maybe beaklets. I don't just.
Yeah. Well, this is worth mentioning because we've got a good saying because somebody told you what's the difference between feature film and television anime?
The difference is. Yes, that's right. In feature animation, it's got to look good. In TV animation, it's got to get done. Is that it?
Yeah, I think
that's it.
A lot of people say that towards Sailor Moon Crystal because a lot of animation mistakes. So much so, 5 episodes, they actually mistakenly coloured Princess Serenity's hair wrong. But still, it was being pretty pushed out once every 2 weeks.
In case you don't know, Jack, his wife's into Sailor Moon, so...
If you see my Black Knight review, you'll see one shelf full of my stuff, and the other shelf is full of her stuff.
Oh yeah, there's a divide there.
Yeah, that's the point of being married. Everything gets split down the middle.
Yeah.
So the way that this episode concludes...
it's very different from most episodes, isn't it?
Yeah, I was talking to Dan about it earlier, before... After the episode premiered, I was like, you know what? The way this ended, this is what Sonic Underground should have been.
Yeah, it pretty much is Sonic Underground.
Battling
to the point they actually are doing song battles, which I actually do enjoy because I got that scene from Scott Pilgrim in my head. It was a fantastic scene. Mm-hmm. But Sonic is using a 3-necked guitar.
So one up from the 2-1 laser gun.
It would have been great. It would have been great if he had shot the Tails made it to shoot lasers. It was like, remember this? Remember this? Yeah, remember, this is better. I like Underground, but it had some very bad writing at times.
This
well, again,
one,
sorry.
I can scratch one on my bucket list now, thanks to this episode. I hear these three particular. It's sort of a weird pet peeve thing of mine.
At least
and I'm just like, okay, you know what?
We've heard all characters
actually,
sing.
Roger Craig Smith sounded pretty good singing.
Yeah, we've heard all the characters sing now. So actually, has Eggman sung yet?
No, but you know what?
Yeah, so scrubbing the dishes. Yeah.
Here's what they need to do.
All of them sing now.
Yeah.
Here's what they need to do, and then if they have a second season of this show,
I hope so.
Let's do a musical.
Yes, do an entire musical episode, like Eggman invents some sort of music bot that possesses everybody, and
I think they should get Tom Jones to do Eggman's voice, a singing voice.
It wouldn't be the first TV show to have a musical episode, because the episode of Power Rangers Zeo or Turbo, I think, where Tommy and Tanya had to sing their lines for the entire episode.
And there was also that episode of Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Thank you, Joss.
Yes.
Yeah, that one.
I was going to say there was a Batman Brave and the Bold episode that did a whole musical as well. That was pretty good, actually.
There was also Simpsons episode which did that as well.
Okay, it's not the first one. Anyway.
It'll be fun to see it.
We're talking kids shows.
Yeah.
So, at the end, Justin's... Apparently, there was...
Simpsons is a kid show.
Apparently, the producer/inspector made Justin's voice actually hypnotic, and destroying all that, Justin is broken from it and goes, I'm going to appear and humiliate myself on reality TV.
Yeah. Like all celebrities do to bring down their career.
Yeah.
But it's...
Sad thing is that if you look at the commentary that this episode is trying to get across, it's criticizing the music industry, which they had to turn to get this episode done. They're right. They just sort of, they pump these guys up and then they spit them out. And it's only every once in a while they actually find a celebrity with staying power.
Yeah.
The only
and the one here is just a set-up version of Dave the Intern.
Yeah,
that's what he looks like.
A better-looking Dave the Intern, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
He's probably the same model.
Yeah.
Same model but with different haircut.
Yeah, I was going to say, the only two things about this episode is really left to say is, one, the fact it doesn't end with them battling robots, because I think nearly every of them fight metal bugs and the bees and some way in the episode. Yeah. So that's what feels very different about this, also Eggman not being in it. And the whole brainwashing, mind control thing, that's kind of just a side thing. It's never really shown up. It's kind of weird, crazy for a boy band. Or boy kid, really.
Yeah.
Did anyone else make the comparison when Sonic and the crew was rocking out there? It sounded like Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Yes, it sounded exactly like Red Hot Chili Peppers. What was the song?
I can't remember what they sang.
Don't Stop. That was the song that it reminded me of.
I actually did notice Knuckles was wearing a glittery shirt, actually, when they would go on stage. They've all got white shirts and his is glittery.
Well, that's Knuckles.
In actuality, I think if you look at the music industry, pop seems to be taking over rock music. All the alternative rock bands are going for a poppy sound now. So.
Their music can burn. You can't take over rock. Guns N' Roses won't. Guns N' Roses won't allow it. Or Metallica, or Black Sabbath.
Yeah. Oh, whichever one of those.
You can have parody. You can have parody, okay, or comedy. Ninja Sex Party. That's good. Anyway, this is a long analysis of the episode. Battle of Boy Bands for me, I give 4 out of 5. It was fun, although lacking Eggman. That's why it hasn't got a 5th star. That's the reason why.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna give this 4 Lady Walruses out of 5. That's never gonna leave.
Nope.
They're all singing in unison, "My baby."
I give it a 3. Actually, I'll say this. It'll be my last. I was in YorkCon actually the other day, like a Comic-Con event in York, and they actually had a doll of Justin Bieber in his teenage, dressed like if he was at home, lounging around clothes.
Oh dear.
Which I just thought, why would anyone want to buy this, especially when he's gone nuts now?
Repressed teenagers.
I know. It's just...
I can't see me, Justin Bieber.
I would give this 5 keyframes out of 5.
Well, now we're getting technical.
Oh, yeah.
No, it was a good episode, and I thought that characterization of Amy and the way that they acted towards Justin Bieber were pretty good. And yeah, I critically acclaim this episode so far.
Which efforts do I wear? I was thinking of wearing the same one I normally do. Me too!
I don't want... But it's the greatest thing I've ever heard in my
life! Episode 4, Tails Crush. Shipping alert! Shipping alert! Where the Tails more fans out for blood. Hotel ring.
And the shipping wars commenced.
Yeah.
Oh, let me ask you, is this the first time in animated form that we've had Tails having like a girlfriend crush episode?
No.
Yes.
No, we had Cosmo.
No.
Yes.
That's the joke, because all people will fight for their fucking lives on saying Tails and Cosmo is a true couple, even though...
So you basically want a fox and a plant to fuck each
pretty
other.
Much. And basically,
Cosmo will never come back.
Cosmo is dead, and B, Sonic X is non-canon, so...
Now.
Yeah, I'm going to say something right here. I loved what Sonic X did, and I'm loving what this does. Shipping wars are stupid.
Oh, believe me.
For starters, you have them combining the names of the characters, and in this case, they're calling it Tailsy.
Oh dear.
Yeah, they're calling it Tailsy. I'm like, you can't call it anything better.
What can you do? Honestly, my defense of that is, what else can you do? It's Tails and Zoe.
Yeah, well, there's also Taizui. So
Tailzui sounds better than Tailsy.
But
go on.
And the second thing is Zales. The second thing is, if you love the fandom, if you love a character enough that you're going to commit time towards it, and an episode comes along and they do something, they go for having a relationship with somebody else that you don't necessarily know. The least you could do is just be happy for them.
Pretty much, but people the amount of hate I get from me shipping Sonics. But at least, you know what? There actually is some form of relationship between those two characters in game rather than in comic or in animation. Then again, Sonic and Sally, Tails and Cosmo, Sonic and Amy, Shadow and Rouge, Knuckles and Rouge. There are so many possibilities each character. And all I can say is, if you like it so much, stick with it, be proud, just don't try to shove your opinion down other people's throat, because I guarantee you, they're gonna bite back. I have fought so many Sylvain and Sonic Amy fans who insult me personally for my opinion. Is it no parent is canon, even in animation. Even though this episode shows this, again, it won't come back up again.
Oh.
Well, at the end of the day, it's really just basically there's a boy, there's a girl, make them screw each other.
And honestly, Tails being the youngest, which I think sticks is older, I'll guarantee the Tailsic fans are going to be pissed off.
Let's just leave it there. Let's get into the episode.
Look, if you got preferred shipping, fine. Have fun.
Okay.
Just don't turn it into a big fucking deal, okay? It's just not worth it.
Yeah.
Anyway, Tails episode, and it's not an actual character, it's an NPC.
It's a background character.
That works. I have to say, this is... I think I'm going to judge this episode at the end. There's two factors I wanted to talk about. One is the actual story itself, and the other was the reception. And we've already talked a little bit about the reception. So the story itself. I'm going to say, on the one hand, I thought it was absolutely freaking cool. On the other hand,
trying to it's another TV trope. It's the kind of nerd character trying to be cool.
Kid falls in love with a girl, but doesn't know how to talk to her and ask for help.
So Sonic, he just acts cool. Basically, he can do
using comedy chimp as an advice.
Yeah, where have we seen this before? I could count Rocco's Modern Life did it.
So many.
The Amazing World of Gumball did it, even though they varied on it a little bit. Actually, there was one show that I think this episode copied and that was an episode of Dink the Little Dinosaur from 1999. It was all the same. If you want to impress the girl you want to impress the girl. You gotta do dramatic reading, and the idea is, guess what? Be yourself, and everything's gonna be fine.
I mean, it's still having all the advice and trying to do it here. And of course, the best joke is we have Eggman trying to get the post from the post office, and you've seen what's happening throughout the episode.
We probably can all relate to the post office with Eggman. It's like, oh, it arrived, but you didn't sign for it, so here's the card. Okay, I'm here. Where's my package? You need the card. You need to sign it. Now you gotta wait for it. Oh, we're shipping it back out now. You were too late to pick it up. Just give me that fucking package.
Yeah.
Leroy the Turtle is the Droopy of this episode of this entire universe.
Yeah.
You can if you just took him out and stuck Droopy the dog in there, he'd be the same lines and everything. Why do you make this so complicated, sir? It all makes sense.
So all the advice is like, Sonic, get that cool and kind of dismiss, but not entirely, but you still got a suave on.
A lone wolf type
Knuckles, thing. You're going to be manly about it. And apparently, I'm going to call this goat character Barbara.
Yeah, she
I look like Barbara. Barb.
Yeah, every time she talks, she goes out with a sentence.
Barbara and Lady...
I keep thinking she looks like...
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Daniel.
Barbara and Lady Walrus both like Knuckles for his muscles.
Mm-hmm.
And
I think
there's an Amy.
Maybe that way she can find she has another baby, and it's red.
She has two babies.
Yes.
And
I think Barbara looks like the Statue of Liberty. I'm just going to say that.
She does.
Then with Amy, you got to be more dramatic and sweet. It goes for fans.
Where he goes to the house and he goes like, "Oh, you need to talk to a girl. Oh, where can I find a girl?"
I'm a woman. I'm refined and what have you, you jerk.
I'm refined and delicate as sweet as a flower, you jerk.
It's just her voice when she screams. It's just making me laugh. And finally,
Sticks had the funniest advice.
Yeah, you got to do a mating call.
Mating ritual.
Mating ritual of the peacock. Right in the middle of...
And Eggman was like, you got to be yourself. And
I can't watch this train wreck.
And like, and he brings in his robot
with the music playing.
Yeah, that's what he wanted. There's my background music device. So eventually Tails saves Zoe from Eggman's robot. It's like, look at that! Tails actually rescued the dead to be himself. What are the odds of that?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I do like the Oh God, what was that? I'm going to say one of my favourite bits is seeing Tails dressed as the Phantom of the Opera. I remember watching that, just giggling at just the image of him.
Looking at that, I was like, "Where did the heck?"
Yeah, I don't think a lot of kids are going to get that joke.
No.
Well, we do, so screw it.
Yes. So yeah, I was looking at the reception episode. Aside, I think for the most part, about this, there was actually. This episode was actually an item of controversy before it even aired. People were speculating. People were speculating, saying who's the crush going to be? I bet it's going to be Cream and whatnot. And I only looked at this episode's name the night before. And I thought, you know what? Oh, this is going to be cute. I bet that at the end of the day, it's going to be his plane or something like that. But,
that was a funny twist.
But someone actually looked through the previous episode, Battle of the Boy Bands, and they saw the Zoe character that Tails is pining at her in line for the Justin Bieber concert.
Oh, she was there already.
That's right.
She was in the very first person in line to get a signature from him.
That's already introduced her subtly.
And Bill Freeberg, the show's producer, someone did to him and said, "Is this the character that's going to be Tails' crush?" And yes, Comedy Chimp himself came out and confirmed that's Zoe, Tails' new crush.
Yeah.
And
one of the line is after when Styx and Amy see it, it's like, oh, I'm sweet. I'm a passionate loner. Aww.
I'm serious and formidable.
Yeah, that's it. That's the line.
You can rewatch this episode a lot. But yeah, before it even aired, there was fan art. Within hours of the airing, there was even more fan art. There was porn. There was AMVs. There was a Rule 34, a Rule 63, and a Catch 22.
Yeah, every time there's a new female character, you give it 1 hour before someone posts a 34 on the internet somewhere.
Well, you should be. Anytime they introduce even one minute new character, already people want to know who the hell they are.
And now they've got their children picked out for them too. So,
God.
Hey, I did the same thing with Sonic and Blaze.
It's going a little bit far.
I did the same thing with Sonic and Blaze, just that I don't false it on canonicity anyway. So, hey, I could be a typical fan at times, but you know what? I know my fucking limits.
And there was only one person that I met personally that did not like it, and we've talked about it. We've talked about him on this podcast before, Mr. Miles Prower on Facebook.
Oh, that.
Not the real Tails, obviously.
Yes, the one true Tails. I shipped him an image on DeviantArt saying, "Hi, I'm Zoe, Tails' new girlfriend." And he responded saying, 1, that is not my girlfriend. And 2, who the hell cares? Sonic Boom is on its way out anyway.
I've got to discuss the hate on Sonic Boom at the end of this because I guess Gary gets to me.
Yeah, we'll do that. Don't we do this in every episode, don't we?
No, we ramble on about anything else that's Sonic Boom related.
Yeah.
But anyway, going down to ratings, I'd give this 3.5 out of 5.
I give it a 4. I mean, I just thought it was very funny, and even the weird bit at the beginning with Sonic and Knuckles, that weird racing game with him going for all the crazy fields like a wheelbarrow.
Yes. Now we have to go through the canal of broken glass.
Yeah, though he gets his own back because he does it on the robot later on, so his own back.
It seems that Sonic and it was kind of there to show that Sonic and Knuckles are best of friends, and they can act like kids whenever they want to, I guess.
Well, we'll get to that in a minute.
Oh yes.
What's your rating, Jack?
I would give this 4 out of 5 because it was an entertaining episode. It was, yes, very adorable. The relationship. I'm not sure if I'm totally on board. If I'm totally on board with, Tails, because they
don't know much about her.
We don't know much about her, and also they didn't really speak much. Like, why does Tails like her?
It's one of those school crushes where you just in school. Is this girl really pretty? Or something? It's just like, I don't think she knows I exist yet, but I love her. It's that kind. That's the mentality I get.
Yeah. Although it'd be funny if they do bring her back and there's more to it, but we'll wait and see.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to give a special rating. For this one, 3.5 Hello Doggy pencils out of 5. But a 5 out of 5 for the fan service. Yay!
It's a 5 out of Iris out.
This basically sounds like taking the self-insert fan fiction to a level. It's like, I want to be Tails' girlfriend, because I guarantee there'll be some people out there who's going to say, oh, Zoe just taken my fan character and just changed the name. It's like, be fucking glad.
Yeah, there's already accusations about that, and I'm like...
let's be fair. I mean, these guys have been working on the show for maybe a year, 2 years at least, so they probably had her designed and finished already long before they even knew there was something like this on the internet before. Oh, that's weird.
Oh, there's already a fox named Zoe, and her name's not Zoe Deschanel.
It doesn't spell the name Zooey. I used to date a girl whose name was Zoe, but she also spelled Zoe. So that was back in 2008. So
we are phonetically confused.
Yeah, I just don't get how the name was. Episode 41, Bro-Down Showdown.
Here we get to learn more about that bro code we heard so much about before the previous episode, right?
So,
splay on, Daniel.
Sonic goes out to take care of Amy's house while she's away, or being the most selfless person, in which case she really isn't.
Well, she has a few acts of very selfishness.
Yeah, she knocks over Leroy. So Sonic goes back to take care of her place, even though last time they completely wrecked it. So they have their fun, and accidentally put nacho cheese on the couch and can't do anything about and anything they try to help with completely destroy it.
Gets worse.
Convenient timing. Yeah. You can win a new couch on a Bro-Down Showdown TV show.
Mm-hmm. And then, as a duo, Eggman ends up being Sonic's partner.
You know what? Couch stains are not to be messed with. I've done that before. It's a big mistake, guys. Sorry, Jack.
Yeah. I was just gonna say, why is it that when something goes, like when someone's supposed to take care of something, it's a couch that goes missing? Because I'm pretty sure there was a Keenan and Kel episode where they had to replace a couch or something like that.
I guess there's so many
I'm probably thinking of someone
to do with the couch.
Yeah.
And Crazy Cat think.
I thought the setup for this episode was great.
So they go to the TV show. Apparently, Sonic and Eggman are better bros than Sonic and Knuckles. And Knuckles says, "Oh, I thought it was going to be a Sonic and Knuckles episode."
Knuckles episode. Mm-hmm. I'm seeing a pattern that he knows maybe this is all made up.
He's like he's turning into Deadpool right now.
Yeah.
Just minus the murder.
Yeah, and I'm touching myself tonight.
I don't know. He's made a few faces that suggest that. We'll talk in the next episode, but go on.
All right.
So apparently, so Knuckles goes on as well, but he goes with Mike,
the other guy,
the guy.
Yeah.
And apparently, Dave and Mrs. Walrus.
And a couple of stunt bears.
Yeah. So basically, it's just like answering questions and such, and like you get them right. Apparently, we learn that Mike is colorblind.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
That's one interesting thing we know about him.
What color is Knuckles? Green.
Oh, I'm sorry, that's the wrong thing. What color is that noise?
Yeah, is that the good one? No. All I can think of, Green Knuckles. Did someone actually read the Archie comics where he actually got radioactivity from the Master Emerald? Because
that's a good point.
For a while, Knuckles was green. Then he transformed into Enerjack. Then I got kicked out of him. So, hey, I know my Archie history. I know quite a bit of it.
And then the 2013 reboot happened. And...
Anyway,
kill. Okay. Sorry, go on.
Thank you, Ken Penders.
Yeah.
Anyway, back to Bro Down Showdown. We have. I actually thought that this was an amusing episode. It wasn't just the running joke being, "Oh, Knuckles is stupid." Well, of course he's stupid, but
he's not always that.
He's actually trying to figure a few things out. With one moment that really here that I sort of question was there's at one point Eggman pulls his hand away and says, "Ow."
Oh yeah,
Thinking to myself, you do realize you're right.
Well, have you ever held a hedgehog? If you've ever held a hedgehog, hedgehogs are really fucking spike.
I've never seen a gag with Eggman ever touching on it like that and then getting a prick off him.
No, it's usually one of the other is a prick, but not transferring of the prick to one another.
Okay, now gotta feel a bit of a prick. So what's new?
Yeah.
There's one guy I like who says, "What does Eggman have in his pocket?" I don't know. Hippopotamus on a skateboard. He actually has it.
He actually has a wind-up hippo. Yeah.
On a skateboard.
Lucky guess.
That's stupid, but it just makes me laugh.
Mm-hmm.
And like he brings out a robot saying, "Oh, if you actually defeat Eggman's robot, you're not a bro to him and get disqualified, so you can't win that couch."
That was for your girlfriend. She's not my girlfriend.
Yeah, they've got another Sonic moment there as well.
I think that's a moment of debate right there. They're saying it could be a Sonic Amy moment. I refuse to say any shipping names. Shipping is for FedEx, but here's the thing: that counter is to go every time someone answers a question wrong. So, is Eggman that wrong, or is Sonic?
It's just a funny little joke they put in.
Mm-hmm.
We should mention how this episode ends though, because I think Jack wants to say a few things about that.
Yeah.
I just thought the ending was so anticlimactic.
I thought if it kind of
there could have been.
I thought if it kind of was like, oh yeah, just Sonic or Knuckles just throw away the missile. And it's like, yeah, sometimes in this show, like the missile just goes somewhere, hits something like a rock face or a tree, and that's it. Here it's like, oh, they couldn't get to win the couch because Dave and Walrus won it, and
yeah, for some reason, Lady Walrus and Dave are bros.
Yeah, they won it and actually ruined it within 5 seconds. But the actual missile...
I'd like to see that relationship established in further episodes.
But the missile actually still keeps going and destroys the couch they were trying to replace.
Actually, I thought they destroyed the robot and they found the missile and then threw it into Amy's house.
No,
yes, that would have been really mean.
Well, I was going to say, I mean, wasn't that it? Because that was kind of the weird thing about it, was... Because she comes home, sees the couch destroyed, which they do. Oh no, the couch is destroyed. Yeah, we had nothing to do with this at all.
Yeah, I think Knuckles threw it back but missed, and yeah, I think Sonic or Knuckles' intention is like they want to replace the couch. It's just, oh no, Eggman's missile destroyed it. Bye. Yeah, it's kind of anticlimactic where Amy's reaction to, it's like. It could have been a lot.
Yeah.
It could
it's really odd for just them to walk off and not help Amy at all. Just like, well, we're done. Bye.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I
really thought Amy could have. Oh.
I just think they don't want to see Amy's reaction because she can be.
Well, she can probably break your neck when she's pissed off.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So the funny thing is that one of the jokes in this episode is Leroy the Turtle gets plugged on his shell as soon as Amy leaves, and then he's there throughout most of the episode.
For the entire day, yeah.
Yeah, for the entire day. They could have ended the episode with him going like, you could have asked me, I've got a spare couch.
Maybe.
Or he could have said, hey, those two did it, it's their fault. These guys ruined your couch in the first place. I've been here all day.
He's been there days. Think about it.
But it's just the way I would have, maybe if I had ended the episode, but whatever.
I actually thought it was actually a decent episode. Not great, especially after Tails' crush. But it had a lot more gags involving Eggman and Sonic. That's for me, one of the best parts. So...
That's one thing people were asking was, where did episode? Oh, he was...
Yeah, it's the first time he's not been in an episode.
And he's probably hanging out on Zig's couch or something.
Watching TV, you never know.
Yeah,
Eating cookies.
Don't we know, Dan?
Ah, yes. Just... And people just Rule 35. Moving on.
Yep.
Moving on. I 3 out of 5.
Okay. 3 out of 5 for my rating. I'm gonna give this 3.5 nacho cheeses.
I give it a 3.
The ratings are so flavored.
Yes. That's because I don't want to be.
Is it?
It's the running gag. He's doing it ever since.
It's because I don't want to be stale. That's why.
Yeah, he does this.
A guy called Pro Jared, he does it all the time. It's like he reviewed Dragon Ball Z Sagas, and his review was a Krillin out of 10.
Oh,
so,
it's his thing.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. So no one else is allowed to do it. Only James.
Well, I don't know.
You can. You have my permission.
Oh, all right. Oh, okay. Well, all right. Cool. Well, I already did it. I gave 5 keyframes out of 5 before.
Yeah.
But for this, So for this one, did James? Oh, yeah. You already gave yours. I'm gonna give this one. I'll give it a 5. By the way, my rating is colored yellow.
Okay.
Yep. And I thought this episode was okay. It was not the one that stood out too much. I thought that, it was kind of marred a little bit because the ending was a little anticlimactic for me. I thought Amy could have done something like she could get really, really angry and then start her eyes would glow red and then she would start, saying...
Running after them.
Sonic! Running after them into the distance like what happens in the Tom and Jerry cartoons and stuff. So I don't know. I thought there was a little bit of missed opportunity in this episode, just a tiny bit. Not too much, but they did the best they could, and yeah, 3 out of 5.
I like yellow. It's a nice lemony color.
Oh yeah.
It's the color of a box.
I'll do blue one next time.
Niki?
Anyway, in yours, Niki?
Yeah, I've already said 3 out of 5.
Oh, okay.
Last one, episode 42, Late Night Wars. Comedy Chimp is not as healthy as it used to be. Tries to get a photo shoot, but Knuckles stumbles in wearing a trash can on his head. And that gives him fame.
We've been seeing a lot of comments lately. It's weird because I said he's like the Adam Sandler of this universe, and it's really becoming more obvious.
Yeah. Okay, if Comedy Chimp is Adam Sandler, who has a red fox?
That's
Rob Schneider.
Actually, no. It's that dude from Black Sheep. Shoot me, Freaking Joe Dirt. You know what I'm talking about? No.
All right. Well, listen.
Anyway, apparently, Knuckles becomes really famous because of his hat. Everyone.
Well, dented trash can.
Yeah, his trash can hat. To a point where where Comedy Chimp goes for his plastic surgery to look better, and Knuckles' show was much better because it's all slapstick.
Because he's just running around like a buffoon, and everybody thinks that's the joke.
And he's dating the Percy twins.
Yeah, that's the thing as well. That apparently there's 2 of them now. Well, there's not just different colours of them. There's multiple versions of them.
Were they that lazy? Couldn't they just bring in the Barbara goat? It's just like, look, all we know is that there's this one Percy. The only one that's been named Percy. I call this one kind of Precy or something. Percy, Parsy, Poosy, and Parsy. I don't know.
Pansy.
I'm just trying to do variations of the vowels here. That's where the word fuck, spelled with an A, is least offensive compared to fuck. A-E-I-O-U.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought "fack" was the British pronunciation.
No, that's actually Cockney.
Or you can use the Father Ted thing, feck!
Feck. Yes.
Yeah, thick is actually the middle ground of fuck, okay?
Yeah.
I like that. I like that joke.
So, yeah, this is Knuckles becoming the star of the YouTube generation, not necessarily something that would go for late night. You never know nowadays. I mean, late night talk shows are pretty desperate.
Ratings anyway, yeah. But,
yeah.
So, Chimp says, well, can you actually get my job back if you can sponsor us? Yeah. Yes. This hole in the wall is brought by Eggman Industries.
He just says, this attack is brought to you by the Eggman Corporation. Eggman, sound it like it is.
Yeah, again, subtle criticism of what have you, I guess. But yeah, anyone notice Cambridge? Nothing.
Well, that's what plastic surgery is meant to do. You're meant to look like nothing's changed, except you look fresher.
unless you're a model, in which case you completely change your outlook on life.
Oh boy!
Like trying to come out real life Barbie.
Yeah, the one that doesn't eat any sandwiches and.
Yeah, just what the
liquid
what
diet.
The fuck, like,
yeah, I haven't said I now don't want to say it because I have a horrible image in my head of what it could be.
The liquid air diet.
Just what the fuck, lady?
No, just real life help.
Just what the fuck, lady? Just eat like normal people. You don't have to look like a fucking doll because honestly, you'll never reach that.
It is worth mentioning. One thing they do in the show is whenever they have pictures or like photographs of people, it's always a painting.
I kind of like that. It gives us this deviant. It gives it a sort of a deviant art look.
Because we have like pictures of Comedy Chimp as a young person. He looks younger. A glimmer of hope is still in his eye.
I like that.
Yeah.
And when he comes back from comedy's cosmetic surgery, he's not any different. He doesn't even look.
No, those photographs.
What is the point? I only started finally the moment he decided to dress in drag.
Best of comedy.
Congratulations, you figured out how humor works. It's very desperate, but okay.
If folks can do it, anyone can. Hey, even Sonic did it for a while.
Oh yeah, he used to do that a lot.
Oh yeah.
I gotta fire my ace.
You can do a jump. That was perfect.
Oh, what? I don't think it was that.
That was voice.
Oh, what the hell?
As for references in this episode, Saturday Night Knuckles.
Yes.
And what was up with that once he became famous? He's looking at camera like...
About it. You know what people are saying about the loss of hope for the future?
Yeah.
Well,
and somebody apparently also knows how to get hit in the head with a light.
Or he dropped it on purpose. That's really good aim. He goes, no, we don't want the side host getting out of here.
Yeah. But the joke at the end is thinking, if I ever let my ego go, then we'll let you know. Now just get my TV show.
Yeah.
Yeah. Late night sucks.
I would say it's actually... this episode kind of middle of the ground. I would say another 2.5. It's going...
It's another dumb Knuckles episode, though it's kind of the middle ground. He's not too dumb at the same time. It's sort of stupid, but he's not that stupid.
No, I meant late night as in actual late night, not the episode.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
I'll give this a 3.5 surprise bombs.
Trash cans? Okay.
What about you, Jack?
I'll give this episode, I'll give it a high 3 out of 5. Knuckles, you're right. Dumb Knuckles, it's an interesting characterization of Knuckles, but, there were some fun moments in it, but, it wasn't the best episode I've seen, but I quite liked it. 3.5 with hats.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I give it a 3 myself. It's alright, but like I said, it's more focused on and the background characters more, and Sonic and the rest don't really do that much, actually.
3.5 Percy twins.
Yeah, oh yeah, but which we should mention, actually, since this is where we're at the minute, we should mention 2 of the upcoming episodes, at least based on...
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Interesting batch of episodes coming up. First, we have a Rashomon remake with a Percy cameo.
We have Fire Underground Workshop, which is Metal Sonic, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no, this is the thing. We know Metal Sonic is officially... We don't know which episode.
They predicted it's going to be the robot... what was it called again? Robot...
Forbidden Robots.
Robot Battle Royale, I think. Yeah. Is the name of the episode.
I don't know. The Crowded Workshop one actually said Sonic dons a new look while fighting a familiar foe.
Oh yeah, that's worth mentioning because he's wearing a pair of sunglasses and a weird headband.
Yeah, hipster.
Yeah,
Hipster Sonic is a new meme now.
Hipster Sonic was a meme since it was first announced, okay? And they actually did photoshopped an image of Sonic wearing glasses and holding a cup of Starbucks. So now it's official. He's wearing the glasses, but the one up the fans, he's wearing a bandana.
Here's one for you shippers out there: Hipster Son Amy.
Oh god.
They both go hipster.
Though it is funny because, well, like you said, we know there's going to be an episode with Percy, which I'm pretty sure she's probably cloned herself now after this week's episode.
A lot of people there's actually a fan fiction I read where they introduced Blaze. I read it because of that, but it actually had Percy be a technician, but always flirted with Sonic. So I wouldn't put it past them. Like she actually has made a cloning machine because she needed the extra help.
Yeah, of course.
And that's one of the things that the screenshots have sort of given away about the next episode is that she might be a bit of a flirt.
Yeah. So we might see a rivalry between her and Amy, so that might be fun.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
But also, I mean, like you said, I was talking to you, Jack, about Metal Sonic being in, which...
Oh yeah.
You're not too keen on Metal Sonic. Well, you're not too keen on him, but you are interested in another one coming in. Another character.
Well, oh, wait, which other character was this?
Well, who's the other character everybody wants to be in Sonic Boom?
Oh boy.
They're not Hellboy.
Waiting for a boom shadow. Boom shadow. Boom shadow.
Oh yeah, that's... Alright, okay. I thought, alright, I would rather see Shadow in Sonic Boom rather than Metal Sonic. Because...
Go on.
Well, alright, I was going to say... because I think it'll be interesting because the overall general kind of tone that I'm getting from Sonic Boom is that it's a comedy show, and if Shadow comes in, that will be completely offset because Shadow would want to do serious things, and
nothing says comedy like a guy with a tragic past.
Yes. I don't think anyone would take Shadow seriously. Well, I'm not going to take Shadow seriously. Never have done, really. But I think that Shadow in Sonic Boom would be great. Rather, because
it depends, though, since I do really think Metal Sonic's and Shadow's inclusion in Sonic Boom Rise of Lyric was completely forced. He appears for one boss fight, and appears at the end, and that's it.
He comes back in Shadow Crystal, then buggers off.
In Shadow Crystal, he had more of a focus.
This is Metal Sonic?
No, Shadow.
Shadow was actually in the games?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah.
It was in both games. Metal Sonic was in Rise of Lyric because Lyric takes control of Metal Sonic.
Okay, well, there's no excuse for not having him in the show, I guess.
Yeah.
But
with Metal Sonic, though, it's going to be the obvious one. I think it's going to go, Metal Sonic is mistaken for the real Sonic because he's causing destruction.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's going to be the trope. The same trope that Sonic Adventure 2 used, or Sonic the Movie used.
Yeah.
If Shadow was going to be brought into it, it could be a more serious tone to a point. Maybe I could see it kind of go in a Swifty route where everyone prefers to hang out with Shadow because he's more cooler. And Sonic and Shadow have a cool off.
Though, I have a feeling that they'll do a thing where Shadow's trying to take this seriously and the gang are just like, dude, have a bit of fun.
Chillax.
Maybe.
I would love a body swap episode of Shadow and Sonic.
We already did that with Tale of Two Knuckles.
Yeah, Tale and Two Knuckles. Yeah.
But, no, the Meteor.
But Meteor. But I thought that if Shadow had Sonic's personality and Sonic had Shadow's personality, I thought if it was done with those characters, I think that'll be funny.
Though it does raise a bit of a question that if we're going to have both Metal and Shadow, then is it still possible for Lyric to come back at all? I mean, I know he's not...
No. He was a shit villain.
All right,
No. He is done. He is over.
Right.
Lyric.
All right, the only thing I would say is that if they did have him, they put him in for a gag, like he's about to come back, and then maybe they have the beaver guy comes up and it's like, soon I'll have my revenge. Naturally. What the hell are you doing there for? Nothing.
Maybe. I don't know, it says Lyricus is not an interesting villain. Right. It really isn't.
Well, if they keep referring back to
the agents.
If they keep referring back to characters like the freaking Go-Go Buzz, and
I don't think anyone in the Sonic Boom universe likes the Go-Go Buzz.
No, I think everyone thinks it's just annoying.
Then they should just shut up about it then. Then who knows what we're going to see next.
But again, I think at this point we can agree that the idea of Sonic Boom being like an interconnected thing like the Marvelverse, it's really, I mean, at the end of the day, it really isn't. It's just each thing does its own thing with the same idea.
Unless you count the comics, in which there was recently yet another crossover.
World Unite with Sonic, Mega Man, Sonic Boom, Mega Man X.
That's just the comics, really.
Alex Kidd, Billy Hatcher, Knights, Panzer Dragoon, Street Fighter, Ghouls and Goblins, Okami. Did I miss any of them?
Oh boy, it was an overload. It was like
I feel sorry for the artist who had to do that full 2-page spread of every character fighting Sigma.
It all looks great and whatnot, but this is. I was flipping through there and saying, "Okay, where's Howard the Duck?"
It's at the end in the museum piece.
But yeah, that it.
Hey, Billy Hatcher, Knights, and Alex Kidd in a comic with Sonic. I'm sold.
Okay.
Thank you. I'll wait for the trade.
It's like their own version of Smash Brothers,
Oh
but,
yeah, but like I said, they're just doing their own thing.
They have to do it. Sumo Digital, Sonic and Sega All-Stars Battle Royale. Please make it happen. I've given you a logo. I'm actually remake that logo.
I noticed you have quite a collection there too.
Trust me, this guy's a Lego master.
And as far as the comic is concerned, I was a little bit disappointed recently to find out that the Boom comic is coming to an end after
11 issues. Yeah,
12.
12 issues.
And I'm bummed out because I'm reading a press release. I read a press release. They said, well, it can't be due to low sales because the cartoon is still going strong, but
maybe it's due to maybe the license ended with them.
Probably.
They want to start sticking Sonic Boom in as sides to the main Sonic comics.
Yeah, I think it's like, if you think about it, it's like you have the Sonic the Hedgehog Archie, Sonic Universe, Mega Man, and now you got Sonic Boom. So it's kind of spread quite thin across several platforms.
And Sonic X, which they've forgotten.
Yeah, they cancelled that and replaced it with Sonic Boom. They cancelled
that was years ago.
Oh, yeah.
So they replaced it with Sonic Universe.
Yeah, but they didn't even refer back to it, you know.
I don't see the point of the Sonic X comic.
Yeah. Well, it is what...
Yeah. At the end of the day, I mean, the comic's doing its own thing with Boom, but they're not really interconnected with the show or, like, the game. It's just basically, we're just doing our own thing with the same property.
No more romances. We say so. We're Sega.
It won't stop them from doing Son Alley. It won't stop them. Anyway, I think that's it. We'll be back next time with the final... what is it? 8 episodes left?
Yeah.
8 episodes.
8 episodes left.
8 episodes?
That's it.
Oh, no.
Well, that'll be probably around Christmas time of November.
Yeah.
But you wanted to say something about the haters too, Dan?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, go fuck yourself. That's a short one. That's a short one. But to be more civil and be more upfront, it's like,
yeah.
Okay.
I'd just like to say thank you to Jack for coming in and doing this. Just for joining into the conversation. I hope it was fun for you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. I mean, there were lots of things that you guys were talking about, which I was like, kind of, what should I say? Should I chip in? Am I being rude or something like that?
It's fine.
We're happy to hear any Sonic fan say their views.
It's just getting back to me saying about the Sonic Boom haters, go fuck yourselves, in a more civil manner and more constructive than Chicken Easy route. It's like, yes, the game sucked. Okay,
that's it. Yeah,
the comics. Pretty decent. I would say the first 2 issues are the worst of the bunch. Because Knuckles being turning back and being a complete idiot and Eggman win. Those comics weren't that good, but the rest were pretty decent. The TV show, it's a comedy. It told you, everyone knows, it's a comedy. Straight before it was even released. Comedy.
It's a comedy show.
It's
a comedy.
Because eventually it's your favourite and had a serious storyline with a lot of plot holes. I'll keep it as a massive plot hole.
Yeah. And
you can't. It's going to be comedy. It's going to be its own thing. So, and even if you don't like it, just don't talk about it. Okay? If other people like it, don't hate on them for having an opinion on a series they like. Overall, Sonic Boom is a license. It's not doing anything towards the actual main Sonic canon. It's a spin-off. It's a license. And I prefer to see it that way.
I mean, they can do stuff that the main series just can't do.
It's different continuity compared to the main one. The only kind of leeway I give it is that Styx now has been illustrated into the Sonic Channel calendar wallpapers.
Well, we know that Sonic Team recognize her, I guess.
Yeah, Sonic Team recognize her as a character, which I guess pisses off a lot of SATM fans because they want the actual character to be recognized. And like, you know what, give it time, or hell, I'll write up a game document or a pitch idea for Sonic and the Freedom Fighters being the third storybook game on the Wii U. You know, that can work, okay? I know that can work. But other than that, it's just like, just stop hating on something that you obviously don't like. If you don't, because if you keep talking about it, it's obvious you don't hate it. You just disagree with it.
I mean, it's
You're
like
obsessed with it. You must secretly love it.
Yeah, well, it's like me saying that I just hate Very Odd Parents. Yeah, I keep watching. No, I don't. If I don't like it, I'll just
Parents, Very Odd Parents.
Yeah, Butch Hartman can go shoot himself for it.
Like,
I was consistent with Glee. Once I started hating it, I never stopped, and I said forget about it.
like I don't particularly enjoy Sonic Colors compared to Unleashed and Generations, but
Are we just going to end this podcast with us all being angry?
not really. I'm trying to be reasonable here. I'm like, if you hate something, stop talking about it because you obviously don't hate it. Just be fair, have fun, and for fuck's sake, stop jamming up your opinions down people's throats because they will bite. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll be the ones doing the biting.
No more shipping wars.
Oh, definitely. Anyway, that's it for the Boom Podcast. This was a lot longer than I expected.
And well, that's a good thing, right? We got everything out.
And we're back in the final 8 episodes.
Yeah.
So, click on the annotations to go to other podcasts we've done, the Man Niki's Item Box. Also, links in the description to our Twitters if you want to follow us on there. That's about it, really.
Yeah, and definitely check out some of Jack's work since he's a special guest star as well.
Definitely.
Yes.
Links are all in the description.
Yeah.
See you all next
Probably my Facebook rather than my Twitter,
Yeah.
because I don't use Twitter that much.
See you all next time for the final Boom Podcast until Season 2 arrives. If there is a
Season 2.
There will be.
Yeah.
I will make it myself if I have to.
Yes.
See you all next time.
Musical episode and a double date episode.
Yes.
That's
With Tom
make it
Jones.
happen.
With Tom Jones. See you all next time.
Bye.
Bye!
Bye-bye. Ciao for now.